Okay, so I'm going to show how to make a color palette to choose from quickly when making art in Photoshop. So I have a brush selected. Any of these kind of textured ones here will work. Let's say I want to use this one. So make sure the opacity is at 100% and you have black as your color. Then to start with, you just kind of doodle in a little bit. I'm using the drawing tablet, so the pressure can change. I gotta press hard. Uh, Then you change the opacity here, change it to 20%. You can also do that with the hotkeys by pressing like 1, 2, 3, and that'll quickly change it. So I'm just going to stick with 20 because I want 5 different uh, colors. So I got to kind of color in 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So now I changed the opacity to 100%. I did that by pressing 0. Then, since these are still transparent, you have to uh, do Alt, or you can do Alt and click on it. That's the same thing as taking the, oh, okay. That's the same as taking the color picker. I should have made a new layer when I was doing this, but okay. Made 2 there, but that's fine. So, start with black, color it in, Alt, click on that, color that in. It might not have been the best brush to choose, but color that in, color it in, and color it in. So then you take the uh, marquee, you do Command or Control C, Command V. That puts on a new layer. There you go. You have a color selection. So I can delete that. I'll erase what's on the background.
I'm guessing this would work with any color, right?
Yeah, you can do this with any color too.
So you have a nice. Could you show a demo of how you would use this in a drawing a little bit?
Yeah. So I'm gonna move my palette up to the very corner here and Command T, scale it up. Oh, okay. And quick example of how I'd use this. I'm just gonna make a very quick sketch. Make a new layer about that. Take the brush. I'll zoom out a little bit because it's too close, and make the brush a bit bigger. So I'm just gonna have I don't know, maybe a mountain over here. I'm gonna switch brushes too because this one has the annoying transparency. Maybe that one will do. Uh, oh, that was not very good either. Okay, there we go. So this is the kind of foreground color. It'll kind of fade out as it gets farther away. Now Alt, click on that. That will get the next color. Make a new layer. Then let's say I want, I don't know, a kind of spiky. Oh, that should be below. Kind of spiky looking mountain. I'll have to change the brush size a little bit to get. I want it spiky and curved in. Change the brush size again. And I'll have another kind of spike over here. Change the brush size. Erase. Get the same brush I'm using with both erase and put in. So make that kind of more spiky. Third layer. Then you take the next color down, which ground tool selected. So that color, I'll put in another spike here. But I've got to make the ground kind of continue for that look of depth. Something like that. And I'll have another mountain kind of coming behind. One more layer. This one can go behind there. Just like that. Now I'm going to have a big mountain that it's all leading to. And I make that sloped. Maybe I'll have that kind of popping up over here again. Then, finally, the back. And you can just have really excessively big mountains just kind of peeking in the back. Something like that. And something I should have done a while ago, just to add a bit of depth to the scene. Make a new layer. Bottom, take the, don't know why the gradient isn't, why the tools are showing up like this. So, okay, well, normally you take a, like, half transparent gradient and kind of, I'll show this quickly with the brush tool. I'm just oh. Okay. Oops. Okay, I'll just show with the brush tool what you kind of do. With these, okay, it's kind of important to show what these do. This will make it so with the drawing tablet, the harder you press, I should demonstrate it with the darker color. The harder you press, the darker it'll show up. So that's all with one. And with this one, it'll thin out the less hard you press. So right now I'm pressing as hard as I can. As I press less hard, it'll kind of fade back. But anyways, to show the kind of gradient thing, I'm going to use this. Pretty big. That's hard. Fade it out. It's not the best look because the gradient tool isn't working here, but yeah, something like that, just to get a bit of overcast in the back.
You could use another color, I'm guessing, like blue, right?
Yeah, you can use whatever color you want. This is just a very quick demonstration. And since the palette is on the very, very top, nothing will go over it. The problem, okay, and also if you had the palette to be transparent, like you didn't actually color it all in with the 100% opacity, you might actually get some color to change on the palette. I'm actually going to demonstrate that real quick. Just going to hide a bunch of layers. Even that one. Put the opacity down to 29%, something like that. So, layer because this one's hidden. Something like that, very quick. But now, that looks like it could be a palette, but it's transparent, as you can see if you hide the background. So if you move this, you can see stuff peeking through, which you don't want. So that's why you have to color it in with 100% opacity afterwards. Anyways, I think that's pretty much all I was going to show.
Thank you.